Hello, Ryan here, aka Mac, and welcome. The roadmap was updated, and with it brought more 322 features. As always, a huge thank you to my patrons and channel members. Cannot do this without you guys. In particular, a big thank you to my latest channel member, Kenneth Frey. Thank you so much for the support. It is truly appreciated. So the roadmap was updated on the 1st of November, and with it came some new additions to the progress tracker and the release view. Starting with the progress tracker, there are two new ships now. We have the Drake Cutter Scout, which is already in Alpha 321, and this had work complete in early October. And the other progress tracker addition is the RSI Zeus Mark II, which we saw announced at CitizenCon, and this has work from the Montreal Vehicle Content Team that kicks off sometime soon in November and goes on until late December. However, we know that the Zeus ships are not coming along until later on next year, as they are following a similar trend to the Spirit series. Now, for the release viewer, there was a new feature added to the 321 column that is in the latest 321.1 patch, as these are sharing a column, and this was the new mission Data Heist, which offers up both lawful and unlawful missions requiring players to get inside the underground facility and help a hacker group download information. As we already know, this is in Alpha 321.1, which is now available on the experimental PTU. I have done a video covering the patch notes of this first build. It is quite a monster of a build, so do check the link below for those patch notes so you can see what we are all playing on the ePTU. And then finally, we have Alpha 322 added to the release view, which shows off some very nice features intended to release at the end of this year, usually just before Christmas. Now, the first one is the new player hairstyles, which were revealed during the CitizenCon character panel. This isn't going to be the new character customizer, only a selection of about 8 new hairstyles for males and for females. Next, we have Structural Salvage, which is a very impressive new addition, being the ability for ships like the Reclaimer and the Vulture to cut off large chunks of metal salvaged from ships and then grind them up in their grinders into a refinable material. And hopefully this does mean using the Reclaimer's Claw. So very excited to see this come along, expanding on hull scraping, taking the salvaging profession to that next level, and helping to clean up the verse at the same time. So it's a big win-win. Now this next one is called Inventory Cargo Containers, which says allowing players to store items and smaller cargo containers in larger cargo containers. Now this again is another excellent addition, and from this picture, it looks like we're going to be able to physically place anything inside and have it persist there, transporting or storing your gear anywhere you want. So very happy to see this come along, as it will affect everybody with how we deal with our stuff. This isn't just cargo hauling related, this is to do with physical inventories and how we will be storing everything we own in a physical location. Now to finish with, for 322, there are a few new ships and vehicles slated for release, including the Apoa Tok Yai, the Origin X1 base variant, the Velocity Racing variant, and the Force Pathfinding hoverbike as well. So all of the Origin X1 variants, plus the Tok Yai coming for the end of the year. So already 322 is shaping up to be a bit of a beast of a patch, alongside the already mentioned features that are coming with the Stanton settlements, the cloud improvements, light shafts, and ground fog updates as well. Not to mention a lot more bug fixes, quality of life updates, and more. There is so much going on for Star Citizen right now, and with 321.1 in testing, potentially a 321.2 patch as well, but now a 322 patch, while Pyro is being tested on the tech channel. With the replication layer on its way, hopefully it's not too long until we see that come along. I'm assuming they will want to finish testing Pyro first, but the end of the year and 2024 are certainly set to be the most influential in Star Citizen's history. So I am very excited to see the end of the year come along and then set our sights for the new year. But with that said, if you do appreciate my videos, please do consider subscribing and helping the channel to grow. Also, come and hang out over at twitch.tv/supermacbrother. You are all more than welcome over there. The link is below in the description. If we have time, we will be jumping into Pyro, but I think it finishes just as I go live, so we might be checking out 321.1, seeing what we can do in there. Hit the thumbs up if you don't mind, it does the channel a big favour, and tick that notification bell if you would like to be notified when my videos go live. Again, a huge thank you to my patrons and channel members for making these videos possible. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.